Hey guys, what's going on? This is Benji. I want to do a video real quick on a personal hilt of mine that I finished a while ago. This one was a long time in the making of me redoing this. So this is an 89 Sabres Fallen V1. So it's a much older saber. I built this one a couple years ago and I loved it. So whenever I first did it, these V1s are not that accurate. When you got them, they originally had just a, no damage, just a circle right there, done. So I took to it, broke it down, tore it up, made it all nasty, put some wires in it, and that was a lot of fun for me. Originally, this thing is missing some pieces. I made some accuracy as best I could to adding to the emitter and greeblies and wires and stuff like that. This is as close as I could get. Obviously it's not the most accurate, but I really enjoyed this one. I never, I've weathered and done so many Fallens over the last 2 years with the V2s and now the V3, but I've never decided to get another one because I've always enjoyed this. The one thing I didn't like about this lightsaber originally was the install. So my install, the chassis was it's very just standard chassis. It ended up breaking in the middle point, and that's why I redid the build. So I went in and redid a bunch of stuff, and now I thoroughly enjoy it. It's much louder. It overall performs a hell of a lot better. So it has a CFX in it, which is the original CFX that was in it. I did upgrade the speaker though to a 28mm Smugglers Outpost Elite speaker, full range speaker. Or no, this has a dark side in it. Since I love doing chassis designs, that was another reason for me to redo this whole entire thing. Yeah, it's a dark side. I was wrong. So you got 28mm dark side speaker. I really enjoyed the chassis design on this one. There's plenty of room to work with it. And I just tried a lot of new stuff. New areas and shapes. And got a little Jedi Order symbol on there. I closed off the speaker contacts with that gasket oil restraint that Griff suggested in one of his videos, and I love it. It traps the sound, everything. You get maximum sound out of this thing. So the speakers is the only new addition. Everything else is the same. Your CFX is tucked down in there. Access to the SD card is right under that tray with the Death Star panels. Got 18650 battery. I think this is just a normal TCSS connector. I didn't do a lit PCB one because the blade plug itself has the pixel built into it. Just kind of a rebuild on a budget, but I'm very happy with it now. So once that goes on, sounds really good. One of my razor plugs that I just do them to every saber. They're my favorite. And they work really well, so. It's really good sound, really comfortable. One thing that's different on the V1 is it only has a little box on one side. So on the other ones, it's more accurate to have two of these little boxes, but I think it's more comfortable when it just has one. Very good sound. Very happy with the resonance. Very happy overall. And yeah, weathering, all that, I did way back in the day. This was one of my older styled weathered hilts. So blade plug comes out. It's just what I made for it. One of my favorites. Got that guy. Originally this had so many stinking fonts on it. So many. So I just kind of narrowed it down to just having the Survivor bundle on it from K-Sith and Korbanth fonts. And it doesn't really have that many quotes and all that stuff on it, but I needed to simplify this thing. It had like so many, like 40 fonts on it. 10 is too much. So here we go. This is cyan. This is my favorite color, and I really enjoy the accent swings on cyan. punchy. Very punchy ignition. I'm going to run through the colors real quick. I changed the UI completely. So the UI is a lot of bench sounds that they provide in the font package. And then I did this song because I just thought it was really cool. It reminded me of the game the most. Let's go with blue. Each font has a lot of very subtle differences in them, which is just fun. So I definitely have my favorites, but it is also hard to land on one and stay on it. I tend to like to cycle through all the colors and fonts. It's a lot of fun. That blue is so iconic. I love green. Green is awesome. One of my favorites on this package. Yeah, it turned out really good. I mean, just for a V1, not very accurate. Subtle accuracies updated to it. I'm happy enough with it. Hey, you're gonna find a lot of the differences in colors are game accurate. They have subtle differences in ignitions, subtle differences in swings, clashes, all that stuff. Very comfortable two-hander. Indigo. Kind of gonna run through them quick. Otherwise, we can be here all day. Magenta. Not sure how magenta that is, but here you go. Probably need to make a better magenta, but for those of you who have a good magenta and an RGB, throw it in the comment section, man. I need to make that better. Orange. Orange is pretty dope. Oh, can you hear that ignition? Oh, I love the ignition on orange. It's like, and then the power down is really good too. Oh. orange is aggressive. I really enjoy it. Purple. Purple's real fun. That's good stuff. Red. Red, I think, is an optional color. I can't remember if it comes with a package or not. Oof. Very aggressive. Yellow. Oh, yeah. Yellow and orange. It's hard to pick one, guys. It's such a good package. That power down. That's like a power up and power down. That's good stuff. Going back to cyan. That's what I tend to leave it on. It's one of my favorite colors for a saber, especially on camera. This looks really good. There we go. There's my Fallen V1 rebuild with a little bit more accuracy. Not much, you know, I did what I could, but I'm definitely very happy with it. That's all that matters. This is mine. So, looks good in my collection. Brought it on the trip that I went to with my friends, and everybody picked it up. Absolutely loved it. And I was like, that's good enough for me. So, again, love this hilt. May not be the most accurate Fallen, but I don't care. I love it. So that font package you can get, Korbanth fonts in K-Sith. It has a ton of songs, a ton of extras and stuff like that on it too. So it's totally worth picking it up if you have one of these guys. All right, that'll do it for this one. Thank you guys so much. And until the next video, may the force be with you.
Stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Scruffy looking.